So one day this lady came to my office and she said, you know, I've seen therapists for years as an adult. I had been a victim of incest. My own father had repeatedly raped me for a period of years. And I can't remember exactly how long, but from 5 to 14, something like that. So, and she's very angry. And she has seen many therapists to no avail. And she said, well, I said, so what brought you to me? And she said, well, I hear that you do some things, the things you do are rather unconventional and different from therapy. At this point in my life, I'll try anything because nothing has helped me heal. And she said, my therapists tell me I must forgive my father. And if I don't forgive my father, I will never heal from this suffering. And suddenly the woman looked at me and she was angry. She was very angry. She says, there is absolutely no way I'm going to forgive that, quote, SOB, unquote. And then after the expression of anger, she says, very sadly, and tears start to flow from her face, and she says, I am so sad because if that were true, what these therapists say, it means I would never heal from this. Tell me, am I doomed to suffer this for the rest of my life? Because I cannot find it in me to forgive my father for the horrible things he did to me. I was just a child, and he, the adult. There is just no excuse, and I just cannot forgive him. So she says, but my therapist tell me I cannot heal. Now, how horrible is that for a client to go to a therapist and a therapist tell you there is no hope for you? So this is a moment in my practice that I thought all the practice, all the training in the world does not prepare me with a line to respond to this poor woman. And I know then that all this work we do is sacred work. And that's when I decided to I have no answer for her. And I closed my eyes and went inside myself and say, come on, give me a hand here. I'm talking to God. And when I opened my eyes, I had no idea what I was going to say. And words came out of my mouth. So I said to her, I said, do you believe in God? And she says, yes, I do. I said, well, then, in my office, nobody needs to do anything against her will. So if you don't feel like forgiving your father, you don't have to. I said, but would you be willing to let God do it for you? In that moment, a different set of tears came down her face. And she said, yes, I can hand it over to God. And I literally put my left hand out. I said, give it. Put it here, and I put my right hand out. And she put her hand in my hand, and I put this hand in her hand. I said, now we can get to work. Now, would you consider that forgiveness?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
I